everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Missouri State's offense has the ball first today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lost one deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So FIU's offense has the ball for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away,
he's going to take a shot right away. Reels it in on the outside. Open spaces. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Oh, what a caught! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. How about the big tight end keeping his concentration off that deflection?
And a lot of times you see those contested catches, but the deflected catches, those are just good bounces.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He'll do it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, 3rd and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Ball State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Schumann Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 2 to UMass. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping... Breaks into the open. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida International.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
So here comes the Missouri State offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? The play action fake. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, campaign.
And the Bears decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 25. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Another FIU.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. FIU pushing tempo. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Running to Green. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. Finding an escape route.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. Now on the return. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, a chunk play for the offense.
And that's another FIU.
Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Anderson with the carry. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. FIU pushing tempo. They'll run play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. So now on comes the field goal unit. That is no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here, and you feel... And here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. If you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback.
He's loose on the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Set to kick this one away.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out.
Returner is brought down.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field. Trying to beat the D deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Pressure coming. With the catch, it's Stone. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. Touchdown, FIU. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Bear offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably right. There he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Missouri State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Number 21.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if...
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Trying play action. Turns it loose. Working that left side. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Trying to run, it's Anderson. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bears will call on their punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The run from the shotgun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Panthers in the hurry-up. Back to pass. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So here comes the Missouri State offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think
the heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Find some fresh air.
Return is brought down at the 39. And your Florida.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Tight end now in motion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throwing right. And they're not on the same page there.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Florida International.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Bears now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. FIU pushing tempo.
And I feel sorry for this defense. Like, they're having to defend the entire field. QB's already shown he can beat you with his arm now.
Going for it all. He's got it on the left. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Florida International. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Bear offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. From the gun, the ground game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Bears will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. At the 35, he's open. It's a running route, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, FIU.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try the run.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fires to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bears will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Catches it at the 30. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
At the 45, on his way. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. FIU pushing tempo. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snagged in the middle. It's Wood. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Joyner. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bears send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Panthers can really attack on this second and short. They go to the ground. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He wants to change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Nixon. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Rush is on him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It is so nice when you get a team down and you know the pass is coming, they have to pass, and that's why that dude's got 3 sacks, because they're pummeling them, all passing situations, all rushing the passer.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bears will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. He'll do it himself. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He'll take the deep shot. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Florida International. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for room. It's Drake. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Lloyd. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to...
Breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Nixon. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Bears will punt it away on 4th down. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Florida International offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They want that clock to run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. FIU pushing tempo. To the air on 2nd down. He makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Quarterback moving. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. Secondary walks up on the line, showing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Going with the ground game left. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over. Don't.
There he goes. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. The Panthers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pulls it in on the right. Lots of room to run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face, and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Bears decide to punt it away. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride at the 15. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. Just complete and utter dominance. And this one outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse